I like KRS, but I think Kane gonna wash him though. Kane's a little bit more charismatic, a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Charismatic,
a smoother cat.
All right, he's
you didn't see his tiny desk.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something, Rek. Let me tell you something. All right.
Talk to him.
People like KRS over Kane.
KRS-One is a killer. You see how Rock was just talking about how Rock was just talking about how Fat Joe tried to locks the Ja Rule.
Yeah.
If anyone could locks anybody, it would be a KRS-One. All right.
Beat it up.
What up, y'all? I am your boy, Mr. Monsta Man Rocco, aka the Rockness Monster. This is my bro.
Starang one, the main gun, with my favorite DJ.
DJ Rek, what's happening with it?
And you are watching Monsta Mondayz. That's kind of saying we're in the building. It's the greatest show on earth. Y'all just gotta catch up. Speaking of catching up, we got some catching up to do. The Versuz.
Yeah.
You know, I know we're a little bit late, but the Versuz. You know what I mean? Fat Joe and Ja Rule. How'd you guys feel about that?
I thought it was dope. Immediately though, I knew that, Ja Rule would win. You know what I'm saying? He has way more commercial records that everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Like the sing-songy hooks and all that kind of stuff. Fat Joe, he got some joints. Fat Joe got some joints, but they're kind of like a little bit more spread out in when they were released. And Ja Rule stuff is kind of like back-to-back hits.
Yeah, the back-to-back. You raise a good point because the back-to-backness, which I don't even know if it's a word, right? But the back-to-backness of Ja Rule's run, it kind of hypnotizes the people. You know, that constant programming. You know, each hit that came made the one before it a bigger hit. You understand what I'm saying? They all made each other bigger, so to speak. Right? So like with Fat Joe. Shut up, right? Like with Fat Joe having his shits more spread, across the different time span and shit. The impact, it probably that's definitely a good point. You know what I mean? But I feel like I got a question. Do you feel like it was the bloodbath that everybody is saying it was, or do you feel like it was kind of closer? Because I feel like it was more interesting and entertaining than people make it out to be. Like it was like Fat Joe ain't even punched back, and I don't agree with that.
Nah, I don't think it was no bloodbath or nothing. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's just he had a whole sound, and that sound lasted for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Ja Rule's sound lasted for if it wasn't for 50 Cent, he'd probably still be able to do what he was doing before. You know what I'm saying? Did you watch it, Starang?
Nah, I didn't watch it, but I caught it like after, and I watched it and stuff. But I think it was the bloodbath that everybody says it was. If it was a boxing match, if it was a 12-round boxing match, it was 9-3, man. All right.
Word.
And it's not Fat Joe's fault, man. It's not Fat Joe's fault. It's just Fat Joe bending everybody's eye and stuff like that. We seen Fat Joe yesterday. We seen Fat Joe last week. We ain't been seeing Ja Rule.
You know what?
So when we don't see Ja Rule and then he come out of nowhere and then he bring these hits up, everybody's like, oh, that's my shit. Oh, that was my shit. So it's like he already got he already got that with him. So Fat Joe didn't have a chance, man. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, I didn't even think about that. That's real though.
That's a really good. Like, it's so many different nuances and variables that, because I believe that wholeheartedly what you just now said. I also believe what Rek said and my analogy of it, right? But these are things that, how do you fucking predict all of these things when you going into battle?
Yeah,
that shit is crazy.
Kinda.
Like I feel like Fat Joe tried to Jadakiss them. He tried to Jadakiss Ja Rule. Like, he tried to do what Ja Rule did to Dipset, because, you know, common thought was Dipset had the bigger hits, which Ja Rule did. You know, he had that run or whatever, and Jada and them was on their street shit. Fat Joe was on his street shit. He came out and got army fatigues and shit. I felt like he was
I didn't even think about it like that.
Like he felt like he was going to bully Ja Rule around the same way, but Ja Rule just couldn't be bullied, not with the ammunition he had. You understand what I'm saying?
That's real though.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. It was entertaining though. I was quite entertained. I will say that, you know, the whole controversial moment where Fat Joe said what he said, you know, to the women. I will say that I cringed when I heard him say that. You understand what
I'm saying? All of us did, I'm sure.
Like it's cringe-worthy, but that's to say that is, I feel like it's saying enough on it. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to take nothing away from Son in war mode, like, because, you know, when you write, you know, like in battle, when you especially after the URL and all of this shit done blown up, we take battle different now. Like, now it's like niggas will talk about your moms and all of that shit. You can't be surprised. You understand what I'm saying? So
does anybody know when the next Versuz is?
Yes.
What's the next Versuz?
They running around trying to act like it's secret. They put up the fucking silo. They put up a poster and say that some shit where it's like, if you could guess the next Versuz, you win free tickets or some shit like that, or win something free. And the silhouettes, I look at that shit for 3 seconds. You can clearly see that it's Big Daddy Kane and KRS-One.
Okay.
Well, thanks, Rock, because I couldn't guess the silhouettes.
Everybody go right now and win your tickets.
I didn't know, man, all right?
You saw the silhouette.
Rock is sitting here like you can clearly see that it's, well, I was struggling with that, buddy.
Well, dang, I like KRS, but I think Kane gonna wash him, though. Kane's a little bit more charismatic, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? A smoother cat.
All right, he's
you didn't see his tiny desk.
Wait a minute. Let me tell you something, Rek. Let me tell you something. All right.
Talk.
People like KRS over Kane.
KRS-One is a killer. You see how Rock was just talking about how Rock was just talking about how Fat Joe tried to locks the Ja Rule.
Yeah.
If anyone could locks anybody, it would be a KRS-One. All right.
But here's the thing, though. We gotta go off of
could
records.
Do that to anybody. You saying Big Daddy Kane is smooth. He got the more this and that. No, if anybody could turn that around, it's KRS-One.
It's gonna be
KRS-One rock shows. KRS-One is so lyrical. KRS-One has hard hitting joints. All right, and listen, and he got way more joints than Big Daddy Kane.
Yeah, that he do. But
Big Daddy Kane is only from like 88 to 92.
Yeah, but you only need 20 rounds though. That's it. And as long as you got 20.
And that's what I mean. KRS-One is gonna have his choice of 20 rounds, probably 1,000 times. All right, he gets to choose out of 1,000. Big Daddy Kane gonna choose 20 out of 40. All right.
There's something to that point. There's something to that point.
Now, if you telling me these niggas gonna cut the music and just go rhyme for rhyme, then Big Daddy Kane have a better chance. But I still think he don't mess with the Blast Master. They have a better chance, but he still can't fuck with the Blast Master.
Listen, I won't
think
say
commercial records. I think commercial records Kane wins. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's no clear winner on no. I don't think that there's. I understand what Strang is saying. Like when you say like the shit that the KRS-One records cut. They cut. You understand what I'm saying? Like when he rapping, you know, his voice, his delivery, like people sleep on high-pitched voices. People think that the only dope voices are the deep voices and shit. But I'm gonna tell you, as an ambassador for deep voice niggas, a lot of times your voice gets lost in the bass. If you got some if you got some highs in your voice, you cut through. That's a Snoop Dogg. That's a Jay-Z. You get to cut through and grab the attention of a motherfucker. And KRS-One, like Son said, is if anybody is equipped to locks somebody, it's KRS-One. You know what I mean? But that doesn't take anything away from Kane, because like I said, I studied Kane, Rakim, G-Rap, and KRS-One as a kid. Those are the forefathers. Those are the forefathers of my flow. You understand what I'm saying? And of all of them, Kane was my favorite. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it was because of the swag and all of that shit too. Yeah. Though. You know what I mean? He had a flat top. I had a flat top. You know what I mean? He had two dancers. I had two dancers. My dancers just ain't had no routines. You understand what I'm saying?
But listen, back then it's like y'all look at Kane and everybody else, LL, everybody, because they flashy, they talk about the shit you want to hear. KRS-One back then, the nigga was nice, but he's probably talking about a lot of shit people ain't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? They like, oh, he preaching, he trying to teach. It wasn't cool back then probably. I listened to it, but a lot of people probably ain't like it.
Nah, I think KRS-One is one of the niggas who made that talking about that cool, because it was real, you know, me hearing that shit.
I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool.
I thought it was cool. And listen, I was a Rakim nigga. I liked Rakim better than Big Daddy Kane, better than anybody. But even though I liked Rakim better, I knew KRS-One was the best MC. I knew KRS-One was better.
Damn, so you would say KRS over Rakim
in a battle?
Lyrically, yes.
Ooh,
yes.
That's a statement. That's a statement. What about this whole Diddy and Jermaine Dupri thing that people have been talking about on Versuz? Do you even think that's gonna happen?
I think it's gonna happen, yes, and I think it's close. I think it's gonna be closer than everybody thinks. I do. I mean, but here's the thing.
What's everybody thinking? What's everybody thinking?
Everybody thinking Puffy gonna wash Jermaine Dupri, right? But here's the thing, though. Puffy can wash him.
Not wash.
Hold on.
He has way more records.
Let me just say this, right? Let me say this.
I wouldn't say that.
Let me say this, bro. Like, Versuz or battling, period, right? You know what I mean? It's like a game of spades. Be like, you can have a fire hand and play it wrong and lose. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I saw that on the meme. Credit to whoever made that meme, but that shit is quite accurate. You know what I mean? Yeah. You play the wrong songs after the wrong songs, you fuck your whole game up. You know what I mean? You go from having 6 in a possible to fucking having to not even making board.
Right.
Here's the thing though with them two though, right? Diddy is kind of responsible for more people's career than Jermaine Dupri. So just that alone, he could win off of just stuff that was like basically in-house production.
It's not a debate. It's not a debate. It's not like they standing there having a debate about who is more relevant. No, they playing songs and performing them bitches, and it don't, it's all about how you could get the people to react. So again, what you saying may be true about Diddy, but will he know when and how to play those cards?
I mean, he got something for everybody that Jermaine Dupri plays. So, like, if Jermaine Dupri plays Usher, he could play
Carl Thomas. No, that don't go with Usher.
You don't think he can play
No.
or he could play Mary J.
All right, that's a better one.
He could play Jodeci.
That's a better one.
Jodeci, yeah.
But Jermaine Dupri could play Mariah. Jermaine Dupri could play Mariah.
Yeah, he can play Mariah, but he hasn't.
I think Mariah
that he produced. He hasn't played the Mariah record that he produced.
I think. Listen.
So look, Diddy could play Mariah.
Listen. Respect to Miss Mariah, but I don't think Mariah can go up against Mary. I think that Mary.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Rock. Don't do that, Rock.
This is my opinion.
Don't do that, Rock.
This is my opinion. I didn't disrespect the lady.
Right now, she definitely couldn't.
I didn't disrespect the lady. I'm just saying. But what? Let me finish making my point. I'm saying, like, these niggas could go, like, when you say he got Mariah and then he got Mary, like, them niggas could, like, all right, if he gonna use Mariah, he better use it after Son used Mary. But then Son could just go back with another Mary, so it don't even matter. It don't.
Or Faith Evans.
No, but listen. Let me tell you, Rock, I don't know if you know about Mariah Carey, but she's a big deal.
No, I know she's a big deal.
A big deal.
I know. I'm just saying.
For you to sit there and say, yo, I don't think she could go against Mary. Nah, that's not true. Right.
But you got to understand this.
We just talk about songs. We just talk about songs, though.
No, listen. But you got to understand this. What I'm saying is that comes from a prior conversation I had, which when I said that I think Mary is unbeatable, and that includes Mariah, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just sorry if I don't mean to say it.
Dang, that would be a good versus though.
No. I know,
that would be a good versus.
You right,
Mary and Mariah.
You right though. If you saying a versus, but if he come with a Mary song and he come with a certain Mariah song, a song can match it.
No, you can't. You right.
That's what I'm saying.
No, absolutely.
A song, a Mariah song.
Them niggas will fuck around and have a 5-song back to back, like shootout, like 3-pointers with Mariah and Mary. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they can do that.
But Rek, a Carl Thomas song cannot mess with an Usher song. All right.
First of all, there's definitely a Carl Thomas song or two that can go with the Usher song.
I don't know about that, bro.
He ain't gonna be able to play it up against Confessions or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But there's something that can match it. That can match the energy.
Jermaine Dupri got TLC. Got Escape.
Okay. TLC and Escape.
Got the Brat. He got Drew Hill. You got that Drew Hill song.
You got Jagged Edge. You got Bow Wow.
Okay. So here.
I ain't gonna even sound Bow Wow.
We got Kelly Price. Hold on. Aretha Franklin.
Big. Just go for the juggler. You got
Total. Big, of course. Who else?
Locks. Mace.
The Locks. Heavy D. He did some records for Heavy D. Dream. Jennifer Lopez. Well, no, Jennifer Lopez. Well, I mean, Jennifer Lopez has some big records though.
Nah, but Puffy ain't responsible for Jennifer Lopez, man.
I mean, but he can play whatever because he.
Or Heavy D, man. He was Heavy D bag boy.
I know. I see Heavy D on this list. He got Britney Spears, Jay-Z.
He was like Heavy D road manager or something like that, man.
Pitbull, Rick Ross.
P. Diddy got married, got Jodeci, Big, Craig Mack, Locks, Mace, Black Rob,
Faith Evans.
You know what I mean? He could play some Little Kim shit.
He could play some Rick Ross shit. He could play some French Montana shit too, probably. I believe.
Yeah.
Right. Some Nicki Minaj shit too, I think.
Yeah. This discography from Diddy though is absolutely ridiculous. Like it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm just like, well, TLC, look, Diddy's on TLC stuff too. Crazy Sexy Cool is on his list. So technically he could play TLC.
Mm-hmm.
How? He didn't do TLC.
He must have, because it's on his discography.
We all know who did Crazy Sexy Cool.
You know, Usher came from Diddy first.
Yeah, he had him first.
Usher was with Diddy before he was with Jermaine Dupri. So he got some records with Diddy too. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, it's hard really to guess.
That's why I said it's the songs. It's going to be the songs.
It's going to be the song placement for sure. It's going to be definitely song placement. They both got a nice amount of records because they're both two of the biggest, producers in the game. You know what I'm saying? I just personally think that there's a little bit more Diddy. Diddy's run is a little bit longer. Even current run, like right now, he could play stuff that he just did within the last 5 years. But we haven't really heard.
But it's not about a run. It's not about your run, though.
Nah, but it matters, like, because he could play stuff that involves artists that weren't around when Jermaine Dupri was was one of the biggest producers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you take a break,
you know what
I'm saying? A bunch of new niggas come out.
But listen, if it's 20, but if it's 20 rounds and it's 20 songs or whatever, let's say you're gonna lose some rounds.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose some rounds. So let's say you lose to those songs. So what? You holding your songs back for the later rounds that you're gonna win. That's what it's all about. Ain't about who had the bigger run. I'm gonna lose this round when he played this song. I already know I'm gonna lose this round because I'm gonna play this song. I'm gonna play a bigger song against his smaller song. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think that this battle between Jermaine Dupri and Diddy would be better than Diddy versus Dr. Dre? Because that was the argument in the beginning.
I feel
Hell
like
yeah.
You feel like this one will be better, or the Dr. Dre one will be better?
Yeah, no, this one will be better, man. Because Dr. Dre got hits, but he got like rap hits. You know what I mean? He ain't got a lot of R&B stuff and all that stuff.
That was my point that I made. Like, one of my homeboys, me and him was having a conversation about it. This nigga Bigfoot. He literally was saying the exact same thing. Like, he was saying that Dre would wash Diddy, and I was like, definitely not. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the biggest producers, of course. You know what I'm saying? And on the West Coast, he's definitely one of our gods out here. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like songs that compete with other songs, like, he has a particular sound, and he doesn't really vary outside of that sound too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, his stuff is dark, hard music. You know what I'm saying? West Coast. It ain't really.
Listen, Dre is a big producer. Dre is a big producer, but what other producer will he wash? Like, he got shit I like a lot, but what other producer will he wash?
Who?
Swiss Beats? No. Dre is a bigger producer than probably Swiss Beats, but he won't wash Swiss Beats. Can he wash Timbaland? I don't think so.
Nah,
it's the music. It's the music. That's why it's the music. Them niggas make different type of music, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Neptune, same shit. Ridiculousness. Yo,
think go watch the Neptune.
Look, who you think would be a good who? So you think all right, Dre. Who you think would be a good versus for Dre? Timbaland? I think that would be a good one. I think that would be a better one.
Premier.
I dig that. Because Premier got a specific sound that completely is only one type of, you know what I'm saying, sound for real. And Dre has a sound that's like really one kind of sound. You know what I'm saying? Even though they both did, and they both gonna go against,
and it's both gonna be some hip hop rap shit.
I don't know.
That's good.
I don't know. That sound like it's dope. Something about Dre versus Timberland excites me. Like I think that.
If you put Dre versus Timberland, you're gonna have like Eminem songs being played against Aaliyah songs or Genuine. Like that don't go together.
Yeah, for sure. That's wild though.
Yo. It's a good point, bro. I can't lie about that. I can't. You got any shameless plugs, bros? Anybody got any shameless plugs? Shameless plugs.
Yo, Solid Ice LLC, Starang 1 brings to you Squeeze De Niro. You know what I'm saying? Going Up single coming October 12th.
Dope.
And I love my mama.
And I'll let you also say this, sir, since you laced your boy. Black Fox Apparel.
Yeah. My man DJ Rek is rocking a block. DJ Rek is rocking a Black Fox Apparel / Solid Ice t-shirt that we just sent to San Diego. We just got it last night. Hot off the presses.
Had to rock it for
Black Fox, what up?
And it's quite nice
what
too.
Up? Appreciate y'all.
Why don't you tell them what it says on the
shirt?
Looks
good on you. It looks good on you, man.
I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Looks good on you, bro.
Got my the yellow too. You know what I'm saying? It says I love being black. Shit kind of dangerous, but it's dope. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Which is all the way facts.
That's fact. Being black.
That's based on a true story, man.
Absolutely.
Every single day. Every single day.
I would say that it's the equivalent of wearing big jewelry in the 80s. You understand what I'm saying? It's dope, but it's dangerous than a motherfucker. For my shameless plugs, I'm just Monster Nation gear. What am I saying? I'm tongue tied right now.
Merch.
Merch. For all of this merch, you see this. For all of those who will be watching, you see these dope ass shirts. We got new designs and all of that, new colors and all of this shit coming in the designs. That's all that. RocknessBCC.bandcamp.com. You know, the Ether Rocks album is on the way. What else? I'm on Cameo.
Ow.
And you can see me there. Just type, find me there, RocknessBCC. I'm on Instagram, RocknessBCC, Twitter, _Rockness_, because I'm trying to score. Facebook, I'm on Rocker with the Skelter. And you can find us here on YouTube. Monster Nation is the page. And you can see all of these videos, all the other videos, all of this shit. Get involved, you know what I mean? Because we going places. This shit is growing.
Yeah.
Also, if you want to support the show and the channel, you can send donations, CashApp to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. That's MonstaMondayz Podcast. You heard? Not with the S. Right? So bear with me and share with me. Rock on.
What's going on, y'all? This is your boy DJ Rek, and today we have a very special episode. We have some very special guests here that I know we always say the guests here on Monsta Mondayz are very special, but today the guests are very special. We introduce to you Rockness Monster and Starang Wonder.
Give it up. Give it up. That's why I like that Monsta Mondayz Podcast, because they always bring to you the guests that you always want to see. I always want to see those guests.
You know?
I love those guys.
So today we're talking to you guys, where we're all going to interview you guys about what you have done over the years and tell us about the history of, Helter Skelter, OGC, and Rock and Starang. So who wants to start the questioning here, sir?
Well,
you're the questioner.
I just want to say
you're the questioner.
Nope, we're all talking here.
Look, I just want to say this. Don't be asking no easy questions and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Don't be afraid. Don't to ask real deal, real still questions.
Well, I'm gonna ask the first question I want to ask y'all though is, where did the names Helter Skelter and where did OGC come from? Rock, you first.
Well, Helter Skelter, the short answer is the name came from Ruck, right? Okay. We had another name before that. It was Trash. I would tell you, but we never. That would be disrespecting Ruck right now to tell you now.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell you off air and shit. You understand?
Right,
but it was Trash, right? I don't know how I got Ruck to agree to that shit, but one day he ran up on me like, yo, the new name of my group is Helter Skelter. I was like, sounds hard. I mean, it sounded tough, but I'm like, what is that? You know what I mean? He was like, yo, he's like, basically the definition of it is utter confusion. But also, Charles Manson used to talk about the shit, and it was the war between them. What he called Helter Skelter was the war between the blacks and the whites, where the blacks win. You know what I mean? So to him, that was Helter Skelter. He's like, any other war wasn't Helter Skelter. He's like, read the book. I'm telling you, all this shit, right? So
I didn't know that.
So yeah, I was like, word, the blacks win? I'm like that. You understand what I'm saying? Shit sounded tough, utter confusion. It was a day, we was living in a time where it was cool to be crazy. So, Helter Skelter meaning utter confusion or chaos and shit, and it sounded tough. And, that underlying militant definition that was only given to us by Charles Manson because it was the fear of the black victory. You understand what I'm saying? We ran with it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah, I'm with it.
That's ill. Now, how did y'all come up with OGC? And which out of y'all was the gun clapper, the original gun clapper?
Well, none of us that's in the group came up with OGC. You know what I'm saying? My man Bad Vibes came up with the name OGC. God bless her dead. You know what I mean? Bad Vibes was gun clapper number 2. And then, you know what I'm saying, he kind of just fell off. And that's how he the one put Dog down. He told me to go recruit Dog. So I went and got Dog, put him down with the crew. Dog was with it. You know what I mean? And then Rock kind of put Louis in our group.
He came and talked to me about Dog too. He was like, yo, he was like, yo, what up? He's like, yo, what up with Dog? You think he ready yet? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that. I'm like, he asked me about Dog and Louis.
But it was Bad Vibes' idea though. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, yo, he was like, yo, we're gonna name the group Original Gun Clappers. You know what I'm saying? And I think that kind of put the pressure on like Still and Buckshot and them and Drew, because I don't think they would want like the name to like go somewhere else. Because we had another manager, me and Helter Skelter. We had another manager, this fat nigga named Dave, R.I.P. So it was like it was like, yo, they don't want Dave to be in charge of Original Gun Clappers and shit like that, because that's their name. You know what I'm saying? Come from their song. So I think he ain't tell me this, but I think that's why he chose the name to put the pressure on them. Be like, yo, let's get these niggas and fuck with these niggas or some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think it worked. Right.
Wow,
and he told me to recruit Still Brother and put him down too. So
yeah, that's Top Dog.
Who's Still Brother?
Top Dog.
You said Top
Dog.
Still Brothers?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right.
So niggas was playing chess. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
It's funny, look, because on some real shit, look, I was playing chess the whole. I say it proudly, not on the like. not on no foul shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, you gotta strategize in life in general. But from the moment I met Still and from the moment I met Ruck, I knew that I wanted to rap with them. Right?
Yeah.
But I didn't just jump out the window and say I want to rap with you. I felt like it would look corny, it would come off corny, whatever. You understand what I'm saying? So I just, I looked and I just played my position, and I had confidence in the fact that it will work out. You understand what I'm saying? I just worked on the friendship first, and then eventually it was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You running with us, so we got to do this shit together or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? With Still and Ruck, it was basically the same shit.
And before Helter Skelter was Helter Skelter, their name was Whack.
I told him, Strang, I told him that already. Was you here for that part? Where was you at?
But I feel like motherfuckers, I feel like saying the name, I swear.
Nah, you don't say that. You can't say the name. You can't say the
name.
How did you come up with Starang Wonder?
Yeah, how did you come up with Starang?
That's ill. That's ill because when we first started, I was Mr. Strang. You know what I'm saying? First, let's go back. Because my D7 name, I was in the D7s, and my D7 name was Stranglehold. All right? It was one of the Predacons. It was a real name. That's why I liked it the most. All right? Because I didn't really like the name because it was so it was like, you know how somebody try to be tough and they just pick the toughest name and it's like, I'm Mr. Diabolical. That's how it sounded to me. Like Stranglehold. It just sounded corny. Yeah. But then when I knew it was a real thing, like a real robot, a real Decepticon, then I said, okay, I want that name. All right, mate. And so now fast forward, when we start rapping and shit, like I'm Mr. Strang, but every time we go to like a different city or something, I would be with like Tech. Me and Tech used to be tight. Yeah. And he was Tech Man and I was the Boy Wonder. You know what I'm saying? He used to be like, yes, Boy Wonder. He used to be like, yeah, Boy Wonder. Now we in Denver, Colorado. We gonna do this and that. I'm like, yeah, Tech Man. The air's fresh out here, man. We might go skiing today. You know, we used to talk like that and shit. So then he's like, yo, he used to say, all right, I was the Boy Wonder. And then all the time, Helter Skelter, Ruck and Rock, they call me Kid. They're like, yeah, the kid wants to do this. The kid wants to smoke. The kid can't smoke. He can't hang. You know what I mean? They say stupid shit like that.
It's so funny, though, because you're the kid, but you're only really barely younger than cats.
Right.
Now, he 2 years younger. Look, he 2 years younger than me, right? And Ruck is damn near 2 years older than me. You know what I mean? He's a year old. He's a year older than me, but his birthday at the beginning of the year and mine at the end of the year. So that's close to 2 years. You know what I mean?
Right.
And so back then when we were younger, those 2 years made more of a difference and shit.
So anyway, we on the plane one day, we going somewhere, and it was like this lady had some accent, and she couldn't say Strang, she was saying Starang or something. And then that day, I just kept saying Starang, and I liked it, and I put the Starang with the Wonder, because I was the Boy Wonder and shit, and the kid. So when I said it, I think Drew liked it. I think Drew loved that shit when I said that shit, and I said it in the song and shit.
I didn't even know that, bro. That's crazy. No.
What part you ain't know?
None of it.
What part you ain't know?
None of it.
You had to know y'all was calling me the Kid.
But is the Kid part of your name?
No, but it had something to do with it, man.
That's hard.
Like if your name was Starang Kid, then maybe I will remember that part.
But yeah, that's how Starang Wonder came.
That's hard.
Hell yeah.
Because when I was coming up, everybody was a Mister. It was Mr. Funky, Mr. Man, Mr. this nigga. Yeah. And then Rock and Still and all of them had these names. Mr. Inflictor, Mr. Flipster, Mr. Lickster, and all this stuff. So I was like, damn, I'm just... Champagne was the Lickster or something, right?
No, she wasn't the Lickster. She was the Whipster.
All right, my fault, Champagne.
The Whipster.
Yeah.
Oh, the Whipster. Whatever. They had these names though. You know what I mean? So I wanted to be Mr. Somebody too. They ain't give me no name and shit.
Listen,
well, you couldn't be Mr. because you were the Kid.
Right.
Look, and to keep
so
it
I made
all
myself Mr. Somebody.
To keep it all the way tall, all of those names weren't sanctioned. Only ones that were actually sanctioned was the Vixter, because still started at Mr. Vixter. And it immediately followed with Mr. Ripper. You know, I followed trying to be down with them, Mr. Flipster. And, you know what I'm saying? And then Ruck, you know, was the Inflictor. You know what I mean? And that was it. Anybody after that, nigga wasn't sanctioning this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, there was a lot of niggas that had names like that, but you ain't gonna hear nobody say you ain't gonna hear it. You know, you won't hear that shit from Tech and Steel. I bet you that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me, like, before y'all Helter Skelter, were y'all names Rock and Ruck, or
Yes.
because y'all became a crew, they were already like that?
Nah, we was already Rock and Ruck. Like, we knew each other. Like, me and Ruck knew each other as kids, but we wasn't friends as kids. Our mothers knew each other, so we knew each other through our mothers. But when I started rocking with Son, was actually after I started rocking with Strang. You know what I mean? The same niggas who led me to Strang led me to Ruck. When I went to my second high school, I ran into this dude Norton. You'll see him pop up on some of our timelines and shit, right? It was a dude named Norton, right? And Norton, if Norton knew how to rap, there would have been no Helter Skelter, because Norton and Ruck would have been a rap group, because he was a light-skinned version of Ruck almost. They was both stupid, mad jokes and shit. It was tall, you know what I mean? Like fucking the fighting ass, troublemaker ass niggas and shit, whatever. Like, it was interesting characters, right? But Norton didn't rap. It was Norton. There was another dude named Will, right? And he was in my they were both in my homeroom class. They was both Decepticons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they led me to two other niggas named Seiko and Scott. Free my nigga Winston, right? And they started bringing me up to Cybertron, which was Strang's school. It was the High School of Graphic Communications, but we used to call it Cybertron because that's where all of the Decepticons used to be. That was where we all was all day, every day. So where they were all day, every day. I was already Decept, but it was because of them that I switched to Triggercons. You know, that was their team. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was Ruck team. Once I linked with Ruck, everything changed. You know what I mean? But the same niggas linked me to both of them.
Now, how did you get your name? How did you come up with Rockness Monster?
Well, my name that's an interesting story as well. Like, my shit was originally like Jab Rock. You know, back in the days, you know, we had Pete Rock, you know, Cool Rock Ski, shit like that. My name was
JB Rock.
No, it was Jab Rock first. Right? Right, it was Jab Rock first, because, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm a jabbing ass nigga, and it was it was my initials plus the A, right? And I secretly always wished I had a middle name, and I didn't have one, so my fake middle name started with A, right? So that's where Jab came from, right? And the rock was just the suffix. You know how niggas used to have the rock suffix on the back of their shit. You know what I mean? But eventually, somewhere along the line, I got rid of the A, and I was just JB Rock. You know what I mean? That was it. You know what I mean? And then somewhere that morphed into the motherfucking Rock. Like the whole shit. You gotta say the whole thing, like Tribe Called Quest, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then it just turned into Rock. It just all because, you know, I couldn't get away with saying that shit everywhere. Like, I remember I got booed at a show we did and shit. Like, I got us booed because the shit was at a fucking school with kids, and I'm up there cussing. The parents was like, boo, and shit. They got us up out of there, right? But anyway, hilarious. So it just became Rock. It didn't become Rockness Monster until, like,
Hi, I'm the Rockness Monster. Dopest voice in hip hop ever. Yes, ever. Ladies love my voice. You know what else ladies love? Ladies love cool shirts, And we got some of the coolest shirts you ever seen in your life over here. They don't shrink, they don't wrinkle, they don't fade. The best part about it is they feel good, real good. I promise you. You put this shirt on and women are gonna hug you different. We also got matching socks and neck gaiters for whichever shirt you order. Speaking of ordering, to order, go to rocknessbcc.bandcamp.com. Go there and have a blast. Knock yourself out. Rock on, rock on.
The blog video, like there's a picture on my wall from a night when, because the Rockness Monster was originally the imaginary name I had for my truck. I didn't even know how to drive yet. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, yo, when I do start driving my truck, gonna be this big. When I jump out, I gotta stomp on the concrete. My feet gotta make this noise. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be called the Rockness Monster Truck. This is all my shit, right? So that's what I was thinking. But it was just one night. Just one night at a show, I feel like I became the Rockness Monster, but without realizing it. And I have photos to prove it, right? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when we did the blog video shoot, it was just a text that Drew added on. I don't know. I'm sure Drew was in charge of it, right? But there was a version of the blog video where when all of us walked out, our names ran across the screen, like the ticker at the bottom of this screen. And when it was my turn, it just said the Rock, aka the Rockness Monster, and it just stuck.
Wow, that's crazy.
Literally.
Okay.
But wait up, because we got to go back for a second, man. Because Rock, you said when you was in school, those the dudes that led you to me and then led you to Rock, right?
Yeah.
But I knew you before that, though.
I know. Ruck knew me before that, too. But I'm just saying, we wasn't rocking with each other. Like, we was, from the moment I seen you up there, you know what I'm saying? When I met, like, I knew Jack. When I met Stranglehold, again, playing chess. And it wasn't no rap shit. This was street shit. I'm like, I want that nigga on my squad. Even though, like, real talk, like, because you know the unparticulars that he ain't mentioned in the formation of his name is, like, his name was Stranglehold. Yeah, he got it from that. But son used to have, pardon me for putting your business out in the street, but we all have fights. You understand what I'm saying? That's not crazy. Son would put a nigga to sleep mad fast back in the day.
So you was literally the stranglehold of niggas.
Right.
Like,
you going to nigga, you was going to sleep. Period. Right? So in my mind, that was like having Steph Curry open on the 3-point line. Like, to me, you understand what I'm saying? I'm like, I need that right there. Because I was on some strap. Like, I was on some, like, we was warriors back there. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Even like before I knew I was playing chess, I was playing chess. You understand what I'm saying? It was what it was.
That's hard. All right, let me see what, you know what I'm saying. Let me go to my list of questions here.
Oh, you got a list, nigga? Oh, you got a list,
you know. I created a little bit because I was like, just in case I start talking, you know what I'm saying? Because I thought y'all was gonna be interviewing each other mainly. Let me see.
I mean, we is, man, but I don't really got questions. I just want to say shit here and there. Like, this is shit people should know. Helter Skelter room was the messiest room on the road. All right. I just want to say shit like that.
I was gonna ask y'all about some. What was some of the craziest tour stories that y'all got? Both of y'all just started laughing.
Now listen, I got one. I'm gonna tell you one. I think we was in Mississippi or some shit, right? So something happened at the venue. It was like on a football field or some shit. We was in Mississippi. We in the limo and shit. So the DJ goes out, go get ready and shit. My man Doc go with him and shit, and Shucky Ducky. So the rest of us is in the limo. Some shit happened. The show is canceled or something. They not letting nobody perform. It's this greasy, Jerry curl, black ass cop who looked like the dude from Boys in the Hood where he make Cupid good and cry and shit.
Yeah,
he remind me of this nigga so much. I swear to God. This nigga was like, listen, get this fucking limo the fuck out of here right now. We like, sir, we got equipment over there. Wait. I don't give a fuck. Y'all motherfuckers get it. He said, sir, we were supposed to perform. We don't know what happened. He said, I don't give a fuck who the fuck y'all are. Get this shit out of here right now. I'm arresting all y'all motherfuckers. Make a long story short, he made the limo leave. So my man Doc and the DJ Logic is all somewhere on the field and shit. So I think we went to the hotel. Drew comes back and he got to send a cab or something to go get them. So anyway, they come back. My man Doc is mad as fuck. All right. So he had an altercation with Buckshot. All right. I'm gonna leave that there. And then he comes to the room and he says, yo, y'all motherfuckers left me, man. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just got my back turned and I'm like, yo, and he cursing, he being mad disrespectful. So I'm like, yo, who you talking to, man? I know you ain't talking to me, man. He's I'm talking to all y'all motherfuckers, man. He said, hell yeah, I'm talking to you, man. So then I start saying, I gotta say something. Yeah. And Doc is a big motherfucker. You ask Rock. Doc, we call him Rhino, really, but Doc is a big motherfucker. So anyway.
Bad news. It's bad news. He bad news.
Yeah, bad news.
He bad news.
So anyway, he going around talking to everybody disrespectful. Ain't nobody saying shit. Everybody acting like he ain't talking to me, he ain't talking to me. But I gotta be the only one that say something and shit. So then, me and this nigga start going at it in the room and shit. And Doc could have killed me if he wanted to his credit, no lie. But he wasn't trying to kill me. But this nigga picked me up, he throw me on the bed and shit. I come off the bed, I jump on his neck and shit. This nigga throwing me around like karate and shit. Every time he throw me somewhere, I'm coming right back down. And where's the mother? And that was just one of the craziest nights and shit. And the shit wasn't nobody's fault, man. But I see where the nigga was coming from, though. Yeah. Because if I was on the other side, I'd have been mad as fuck, too. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. It's been some wild stories.
The crew was
but I ain't win that one though, yo. Yeah, I ain't win that one.
Well, what crazy stories you got, Rock?
Man, shit, I wasn't there for that one either. That was when me and Ruck went home because Ruck mom had to get surgery and shit. And I went with him. Niggas was calling me a sucker for going home with my man because his mom's had to get surgery and shit. And ain't none of his friends back home and shit.
But did you hear that story though?
Yeah, I heard that story.
You heard that story?
Hell yeah, I heard that story. Hell yeah, I heard that story. But man,
that's wild.
Man, listen, I could think of so many stories. Be like, did we ever tell the Boca Raton story on
Don't incriminate me in your stories, Rock. Don't incriminate me in your stories. You tell your own stories. Don't try to ask me about your stories. I wasn't there.
You just now told everybody you was there.
This nigga bugging, yo.
You just
trying to ask me something. Nah, you trying to ask me? I don't know, man. I don't know about your story, man. Trying to ask me.
I don't know, man. I got a lot of stories. I know I was the first nigga to break protocol when it come to certain shit. Like as the boot camp, we had certain rules, you know, like when we would meet chicks and shit like that, like you had to, you know, like you got to bring them back. You cannot go with them. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's something you're not doing. So on this one trip, we was someplace, we was out of town, and I met some. We was at this party. It was a lot of dope people there, all that celebrities and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Dope ass party, and I met this dope chick, and fucking. But she was the driver for her homegirls, so she absolutely would not come back. She was absolutely rocking with me. You know, all of the energy was all the way in. I knew, when you're around a shiesty person, and you know when you're around a real good person. So it was that vibe, right? So she was like, "Yo, listen, you got at least I can bring you back to your hotel. This all of this shit, la 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 la." I'm like, "All right, I'll be right back." Yeah. I go and I have a meeting with the boys. I'm like,
look, I know I ain't supposed to be leaving.
I'm like, listen, now I know what the rules is, right? La 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 la. But I'm asking y'all, can I? You know what I'm saying? And I'm asking for the green light, basically. I can't remember my exact words. And I remember Strang was like, look, I'm not saying don't go, but I'm saying I wouldn't go, right? I remember Ruck saying something, but all I remember was my response was, "So Strang, you not saying don't go, right?"
Whatever, like, I'm gonna look for one of y'all that agrees with me, and I'm gonna be out.
Whatever Ruck said didn't mean nothing. I don't even remember it to this day. I was like, "So Strang, you said you're not telling me not to go, right? You just said, right? You just said," and I was out, right? And that was that. But it was the win, like the shit, like that person literally later on led me to all types of opportunities. Like everybody on the squad got money off of her, except Strang, because me and Strang got into it one night back in the days and shit. Well, it wasn't even me and him, it was him and my little man. They got into it, and so he didn't work that night, so he didn't get paid for that night. But niggas, everybody who worked that night got $5,000.
Oh yeah.
A Priority Records money.
Yeah.
A Priority Records money, nigga. Like, it was amazing. You understand what I'm saying?
You see what he trying to do there? You see what he trying to do, right?
I'm sorry.
I hear him.
I'm sorry.
Yo, so here, let me go back to my list.
Funny guy, man. He's a funny guy.
I said I'm sorry, man. Leave me alone.
So who out of the crew was the person that kept everybody in line?
We used to have a saying. We had the regulators. We had the elevators and the regulators, I believe. You know, certain niggas did all the teaching and certain niggas did all the regulating. You know what I'm saying? And every once in a while, niggas would play, you know, switch roles. But the role of MP was me and Tech. Yeah. You know what I mean? Okay, like those were our positions. But you know, at the same time, like if Ruck said, you know, when Ruck put his, you know, Ruck or Still or Strang, like those were all like
niggas that kind of just
kind of niggas who kept shit together. You know what I mean?
Who was the one that broke protocol more often?
Ruck. Yeah, Ruck. Then comes Strang, and then comes Tech. You know what I mean? I broke protocol, but like in some of the biggest ways though. You know, like I separated from the whole fold for a while. You understand what I'm saying? But when you know, like whatever at that point, it was like this nigga is fucking quote unquote AWOL soldier and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so. But when I'm in, I'm usually for the protocol when I'm in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you guys want to start your own side hustle, your own business, whatever it is that you guys want to do, people are going to call it your little business, right? They're going to call it your little business, your little side hustle, but that's okay. When I wanted to start my own hair care line, someone told me, aren't there already hair care lines out? When I wanted to start selling courses, people told me that's all you do is sell stuff on the internet. And when I decided to buy rental properties instead of investing in my own personal house, people told me that you don't own a home, you own houses. So people are always going to have something negative to say, but it does not matter. What they're really doing is projecting their insecurities onto you, right? They really want to be in the position that you're in, to have that faith in yourself to accomplish whatever it is that you want to accomplish. Owning my own business outweighs the benefits of me going back to a 9-to-5, so there's no reason to give up.
This is Monsta Nation Jade, and I think you should start your journey to financial freedom right now. So go to the website that you see here, or click the link in the description below, or find me on IG and click the link in my bio, Exotic Jade Eyes.
Strang.
Yeah.
Why do you not like listening to your own music?
Why what?
Why do you not like listening to your old shit?
My old shit or my own shit?
Both.
Well, is that something that he said?
That's something that I do.
No, that's a fact. He said it. I know it. It's a fact.
Yeah. But I don't, because I feel like it just makes me feel funny, man. I feel like it's very vain. You know what I mean? Like.
Word?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I feel like it's very vain, man. A lot of the times I record, a lot of times I go in the studio, I record, niggas will tell you, I never listen to that shit again, man. That shit get mixed, whatever. That's the only time I'm listening to that shit, bro. Like, I don't listen to that.
That's a very humble way of thinking, but I don't think it's vain at all to listen to your own stuff. You make it.
I mean, that's like, you listen to it to put it out and stuff like that, but when you're in the car and to throw your own shit on and be like, that's like, I don't know. That's kind of funny and shit to me.
I listen to my own beats all the time.
And even when people like put this shit on, I'm like, yo, turn that shit off, man. Like, I don't know why.
I've always found that strange. I mean, I know you're not the only person that's like, it's people that are like that, but yeah, like I've always found that shit crazy to me. Shit's always been crazy. Cause I listen to my shit all the time, and I feel like for me, because I be having to perform shit and I keep doing new shit, I have to listen to this shit because I don't want to be, you know, yeah, because it's happened. You know what I'm saying? Like it happens. You know, you on stage and you just flurble the words like you know, like I got a lot of tricks to cover it up and all of that, but you know, when those shit, you know, at the end of the night, when niggas is telling you good show, and you know you messed up 7 times, right? You understand what I'm saying? You like, nah, I could do better because I never used to mess up. You know what I mean? And that was because back then we lived in it more. You know what I mean? Like we used to rap more as friends and shit. Like we had ciphers. Those rhymes that we put on Nocturnal, or the rhymes that I put on Nocturnal, a lot of those rhymes was rhymes that I had been spitting to the homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Like they knew those verses a little bit because I wrote them prior. You know what I mean? So you all of those it's easy to memorize, but as the demand, you know, as the fucking workload piles up, you know, you get more and more in your library. It's like nowadays I feel like I don't listen to my own shit enough. You know what I mean? Like it's crazy because I really don't listen to music that much. Like I loved when we first started doing the podcast and we had to review albums and we listened, and I had to listen to Uncle Murder shit. I loved it. You know, all of that shit. You know what I mean? Like I had fun listening to music because now being a fucking adult, you know, fucking being a, you know, with all this other shit you gotta do, I don't get to listen to music, and so my performance suffers because of it. And so I don't know how you could be a person who don't listen to your own shit, never, but still get on stage and don't make mistakes, because I don't see you make mistakes on stage, right? You usually, you know.
But you be seeing me though. But you be seeing me before the show. It's like I'm not moving around. I'm staying somewhere. I'm listening to that shit on the phone. I'm getting it together. You know what I'm saying? Other niggas getting high, drinking, getting drunk, not knowing their words. I know I don't know my words, so I'm scared. That scares me alone. So I'm backstage getting my shit together. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So and that shit don't stop there for me. It's like even like signing autographs, all that shit make me feel funny. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm not better than nobody. I don't want nobody really looking up to me and shit like that.
You know what the thing is, right? Just as it make you feel funny because you know who you are or whatever, right? And you're like on a humble way of thinking. Fans think of it completely different. Like I be feeling the exact same way or whatever. I'm definitely not even nowhere near close to y'all as far as like celebrity or whatever, right? But it's being in certain positions or whatever, people will ask you for autographs just so that they can have a piece of whatever the vibe is that you gave them. You know what I'm saying? So like, even though it be odd, you know what I'm saying? Like it's odd. For them, it's an experience. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Look, were you always like that? Like, did you listen to your stuff when you were younger a lot, or you just never really did that?
Nah, never. I never really did it. When we mixing it, we making it, and we gotta listen to it to do whatever. Yeah, but as soon as it's out or whatever, I'm never listening to it. I'm not listening to it.
That's wild.
But I'm glad I don't because one day, right? I remember Rock. I'm talking to Rock one day, and he's like, "Yo, man, used to rap like this right here, man." And he like, listen to this song and this song and this song. And I'm like, all right. And one day I went back and listened to it, and I swear to God, I listened to the shit, and I closed my eyes, and I'm back at that time. That shit is like, that shit is dope.
That's hard.
So I'm glad I don't listen to that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's ill. Now, what were you about to say, Rock?
I forgot the shit out that shit. I forgot the shit out that shit, B.
See? You over here listening to Starang, man.
What you want me to do? Talk while you talking? Shit.
Nah, that's what I was saying.
Nah, that's ill though. Like that, it really is. But I still feel like you should listen to your shit more.
I know you do, man. I know you do.
Oh yeah. I remember what I was gonna say is this. Like I know you might think Starang think that I'm the biggest ham in the world. Like that I like that I love all this rap shit. But I produce a season.
You do though. You do.
Shut up. Let me finish, right? Like I appreciate the appreciation, right? But too much of it makes me feel uncomfortable. Like I can't be around somebody and that's all they doing. Like they keep doing it. They keep it's only so many ways.
Your bars to you.
Sometimes niggas go crazy and it becomes too much. And it's only so many ways I could say good looking.
Yeah. Exactly.
Appreciate it, God. No doubt. I no doubt. Salute. No doubt. Appreciate you. No, seriously. No, real talk. I feel you.
Yeah, it started making you feel hella uncomfortable. Like you want to say, all right, my nigga, I got you. You like it. Cool. Good
looking. No, I feel you. Nah, I ain't no dick rider, son. No, I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Too much of that shit is too much, B. Like that should be too much. It make me feel uncomfortable, and it's a lot of shit. Like shit that I go through. Like with some people I have are my friends, but they fans too. And some people are more fan. Some of these people are more fan than friend, or maybe sometimes they behave more like a fan than a friend, and that makes me uncomfortable when they do that. You understand what I'm saying? Like I came here with you. You understand what I'm saying? Or I'm here to see you. Just say don't do all of that. I don't.
Now, outside of the music realm, when you guys are like performing and whatnot, right? Do people call you by your first name or people call you Rock?
No, people only call me Rock.
What about you, Starang?
No, people call me Strang, but I started people calling me by my real name like recently, probably like 2019. Yeah. I kind of tell people like call me by my name now,
Okay. Is that more for to separate yourself from when you're rapping so that you could basically have a life outside of just the rap stuff?
Nah, it's just more because, not using your name is like disrespectful, man. My father gave me that name. You know what I mean? His uncle raised him. His uncle's name was Jack. So, you know what I mean? It was special to him. So for me to be running around and everybody calling me everything else but my name is like crazy. You know what I mean?
Man, bro, like that's wild. That's pretty deep.
My pops done heard people call me Will, call me Starang, you know what I'm saying? Like, call me everything but Jack, so. And plus, I do more business now, too, so I can't be having people like, hey, Starang Wonder, you know what I'm saying? Jack is more appropriate.
That was my point. Because I know, like names mean something in certain arenas, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I introduce myself as DJ Rek, because of the fact that I'm in these music aspects or whatever, then it means one thing to those people. But then people that don't know me for music, that just know me personally, they know my real name. Like barely anybody really knows my real name. Well, now Facebook forced the nigga to put my real name out there. You know what I'm saying? So all those people know my real name, but for the longest, nobody, unless you went to high school with me, knew what my first name was. Because I've been DJ Rek since, junior high school or high school.
And not only that too, is like some places I get in because I'm Starang, but then they fuck with me because I'm Jack. You know what I'm saying? They say Jack is smart, Jack is this. So you know what I'm saying? I might get in because I'm Starang, but I'm gonna stick around because I'm Jack. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Yeah, me personally, it's like, I chose Rock, like I chose the name Rock. You know what I mean? And it's like my name, the translation of my name, it's an Arabic name, and the translation of it means handsome or beautiful. And that's dope, right? Yeah. You know what I mean? But I didn't know that until I was already a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? Like I probably learned that in my late 30s. You know what I'm saying? I probably learned that. Like, and I built up a disdain for my government name as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like it was, I didn't like it. Like, and it probably don't even really make sense at this point, right? But, when you a kid, right, you, like this is wild, right? As a kid, a lot of kids don't want to stand out. They want to fit in when they're a kid, when you're a kid, right? So, I'm first starting in school. It just seemed like all of the Dereks, all of the Mikes was pretty cool. All of the Robs was kind of tough. All of the Dereks was kind of soft. No disrespect to any Derek I know right now. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to any Derek I know now. But all of the Dereks was all of the Kevs was kind of cool. All of the Kevins, they kind of was athletes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And my name, I didn't see my name. I didn't see no representation of my name. And then as soon as I did see a representation of my name, he was a poor specimen in my eyes. You know, he was a poor specimen. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a rough, and I'm being politically correct because I'm grown, and and if he watching it, he know exactly who the fuck he is, right? But I'm saying I had it rough as a child. He clearly it seemed like he had it rougher than me. You understand what I'm saying? And so. And because of that, being a child, and when you kids are mean and shit, like I was mean to that kid, all of that, like he was it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? So as soon as I came up with a name for myself that was really me, because I went through a bunch of names. I didn't, Rock, JB Rock wasn't first. I had names before that, you know what I'm saying, rap names and shit like that. But when once I came up with a name that was really me, because I really was hard, son. I was a hardcore nigga. I was tougher. I was bigger. I wasn't just skinny, son. Like I would pick a nigga up and throw him on his head, son. Like real talk, son. Like I was that. So that name fit me. And throughout my life, I might not be that version of Rock, but I'm a whole lot of other versions of Rock. I've consistently been solid, you know what I mean, throughout my life, you know what I mean? And to be handsome, all right, whatever, don't call me that if you know dude. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? I mean, whatever. But, but also, for me, like I wrote my first rhyme when I was 11 years old, right? So I've been an MC, I've been a rap, my journey to being a rapper,
but longer than you've been anything else.
Than anything else, longer than I've been a fucking quote unquote an adult, a gangster, whatever the fuck those other titles I put on myself. I've been a rapper longer than all of that. I am this nigga. You understand what I'm saying? And it's hard for a lot of people to understand that. A lot of people want to, you know what I'm saying? They would like to separate the two. But if there's some separation, but I mean, my daughter is named after me, Raquel. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Like, you think when you ask my daughter what her daddy name is, she gonna tell you my government name, or she gonna tell you Rock?
That's what's up.
You understand what I'm saying? My mother called me Rock. She respected.
Yeah.
She think I'm not really her toughest kid, but she think I am. You understand what I'm saying?
Look, my wife be calling me Rek. It'd be funny when she says it though.
I'm the Rockness Monster, and I'm here to let you know that I'm on Cameo now. Are you familiar with Cameo? It's a website where you can reach out to some of your favorite celebrities and have them send you shout-outs, personalized, birthday wishes, wedding congratulations. You can even have them quit your job for you. And now I'm there. You can use the Cameo app, or you can go on Cameo.com or the Cameo website. Find me there and make your requests. We also have special requests for business. You know, if you want your mixtape dropped on or your album any promotional things. Special pricing for that. See us there. Rockness Monster on Cameo. Rock on.
Anyways, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me change out this. I gotta plug my iPad up. Hold on.
All right. While you do that, I want to mention that we do have a Cash App. You know what I'm saying? For anybody who want to support Monsta Mondayz Podcast, you know, it's $MonstaMondayz PODCAST. That's Monsta Mondayz Podcast at Cash App. Look out. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling generous. Excuse me.
Yeah. Damn. You did it, bro. I like that about you, man. Like that about you, bro.
Yeah.
Word, DJ Rek. You good at this, man. You good at this asking questions and shit, DJ Rek, man. I like that about
trying,
you, bro.
I didn't realize I was going to be interviewing you guys for real. You know what I'm saying?
You asked some good questions, man. You asked some good questions, man.
And trying, man. All right.
Yo, listen,
all
man.
This will be chopped up anyways. The audio will be chopped all the way up.
You know, when you asked for a good story, I should have told you the something about Mary story in ATL.
But
don't be putting my
business in the street, man. Don't be putting my business in the street, yo.
Yo, I said there's something about Mary's story. You didn't have to. You just affiliated yourself, man.
That's the same thing you said when I said.
Just affiliate yourself with the story and incriminated yourself now, man.
I said the Boca Raton story. You said the same thing, nigga.
No, you asked me. You said, "Yo, should we tell him the Boca Raton story?"
No,
you started getting French.
No,
you started getting French on us.
No. What I asked was, did we talk about it before?
You said we, right? Okay, all right.
So what? I could have talked about.
That's all I said. You started getting French on us. Rek not gonna know about no Boca Raton. You ain't gonna Boca Raton with Rek.
I feel like we told Rek. I feel like we told Rek about Boca Raton.
Is that where somebody had to take one for the team or whatever, and it was like a short. Little person.
Yeah.
So I remember that.
Yeah. See, I was right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was right.
No way he can know about that. If you know what I'm saying? Yeah, right, something about Mary was funny.
Something about Mary's story, baby. We're gonna do that another time. Word up.
Shit. Yeah.
Listen, man. It's just traveling with the boot camp, man, is wild, man. All right. This is what you want to know, man. This is what I'm gonna tell you, man. It's wild, man. Different personalities, man. People want to do what they want to do, man. All right. Can't do nothing, man. It's like playing on the Patriots, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like playing on the Patriots with Bill Belichick. All these rules, bro. You know what I mean? You just want to break out and do your own thing, man. Where wearing sneakers was a big thing, man. You wear some sneakers, you getting fined, man. All right, motherfucker, you get penalized, bro. All right, shit was wild, man. We was living rough. We live rough, right? All right.
Now look,
We in the dog hilly. We smoking. We in the dog hilly. We smoking in closets and shit. You know what I mean? You don't know about that, Rek. You don't know about 8, 9 niggas in the closet smoking and shit, and the first one pass out. You know what I'm saying? That's the nigga got to do something. That's the nigga get penalized for the day, man. First nigga pass out can't take it, man. You don't know about shit like that, right?
Anything to get a little higher sessions. Niggas
you don't know about reading books. You don't know about reading books, man, and getting knowledge, man. You don't know about smoking when you roll it. You know what I mean? Niggas leave you a bunch of weed, you don't know how to roll, man. You fucking shit up. You fucking Dutch Masters and White Owls up and shit. You know what I mean? Rock was the last nigga to learn how to roll, man. I was right before him. I was right before him, Rek. That's what you don't know, Rek.
That's hilarious.
You don't know about this boot camp life, nigga. You don't know about this boot camp life. You don't know about this Bucktown, USA life, bro. Shit real, bro. Shit real.
You don't know about the you don't know. Look. You don't know about.
I was a private, Rek. I was a fucking private. I'm motherfucking captain now, Rek. I'm El Capitan.
Look. You don't know about showing up late to an event and having to do push-ups right before you got to rap. Now you got to do push-ups.
Oh wow.
You was late and shit.
And listen. Not only that, right? If niggas got bitches back there, whoever back there, somebody moms, niggas making you do push-ups and shit.
Right
you come in and like, yo, nigga, you gotta do these push-ups. Just looking around, there's bitches around and shit. You like, damn, nigga, like, what make you do push-ups right here, nigga? They like, fuck it, man, do these push-ups. You're just like, damn, nigga doing push-ups when niggas saying shit. You know what I'm saying? You don't know about that, right? You don't know about that.
That is comedy.
Yo.
That's comedy.
Yo, the hotel room situation used to be crazy, B. Like that nigga Ruck used to go to bed early most of the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was on his old man shit. While, you know what I'm saying? While early, the nigga used to snore real bad and shit, right? So.
Oh, hell yeah.
Like,
hell yeah.
Like, I remember one night, we was in California, right? We had a tour bus, and we wasn't in LA, right? But somewhere along the tour, I acquired this NWA, some best of NWA collection, right? And you know, how y'all know how I feel about NWA, so I'm being all nostalgic and corny, you know, corny in the matching outfits corny kind of way. Like, I'm like, no, I'm a wait till I get to Cali to listen to this right here, right? So we get to Cali, and one night I spend the night on the bus while everybody is in the hotel room doing whatever they doing or whatever. I spend the night on the bus with this NWA CD collection or whatever. The CD is in the back of the bus, right? But there's the AC in the back of the bus is stuck on full blast. It's either you turn it on full blast or you burn back there, right? So
yeah.
I already know this. I prepared for this shit. I got my fucking hotel quilt.
Yeah.
I done run my quilt from the hotel down to the back. You know what I'm saying? I'm down there. So who knows what kind of tomfoolery is going on in the hotels? Niggas probably got chicks running around here and there, this, that, and the third. So when that kind of shit happens, sometimes you might end up in a room that ain't your room because your room is already busy with some bullshit going on or whatever, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So somehow Buckshot ended up in my room with Ruck, right? Because, you know, Ruck ain't had no action going on. He was asleep.
Yeah.
Hour into the night, an hour into my listen, this nigga Buckshot comes onto the bus furious, right? This nigga is, I'm like, what's wrong, son? Like, this nigga is burning. I'm like, what's wrong? He's like, yo, Rock. And he looking at me like, yo, Rock. He like, Rock. I'm like, what did I do? He like, son, how the fuck do you deal with that shit? I'm like, what? He like, what? What do you mean, what? I'm like, what do you mean? What he's like, this nigga, that fucking elephant's running around in your room at night. I'm like, what are you? He's like the fucking chainsaw going on in there. What the fuck? I'm like, I just start crying. In case anybody listening is wondering, he's referring to Ruck snoring, right? Ruck done ran this nigga out the room onto the bus. He's like, fuck that. He's like, Rock, I don't know how you do this shit, but nigga.
That shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Helter Skelter is a vibe though, man.
Now, this is the secret. You go to the room. Look, me and Starang used to hit. All right, I'm gonna put our business out a little bit, right? Me and Starang was kind of the party animals, right? We would be up the latest, running around, doing shit, running around, chasing skirts and shit, la 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 la. So that was part of my secret of how to deal with Ruck. By the time I got back to the room, I was so exhausted, like I could
sleep right through.
Yeah, I could sleep through a train accident. You know what I'm saying? Like that was how that would work for me.
That's what's up, though, man. Tour life.
That ain't no lie, though. That nigga snoring was crazy, yo. Crazy. Yo. We had a lot of good times and shit, but the best times, man, was being at Pat crib writing rhymes for anything, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
The 157.
Yeah.
Used to be in his crib in the projects where Sean Price used to be at and shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was messing with this girl and shit, and that's where we used to go write rhymes at all the time and shit.
Mm-hmm.
We go get a bunch of nickel bags, a bunch of White Owls. We used to smoke at White Owls.
And Dutchess.
And that's what they used to be like, yo, Strang, you can't hang, man. I used to get high on fast and shit. They used to be like, yo, the kid can't hang, man. The kid, you smoking too much. You can't hang, kid.
Somebody would come in with a Philly or some shit like, yeah, hey, the kid doesn't smoke those. The kid doesn't smoke those. He said,
I used to smoke White House. I was stuck on White House for years.
Word. We used to call them cardboard. White Owls are a type of cigars, and them shit's thick as fuck. We all smoked them at some point, but strangers stayed on them way too long. We used to call those.
I stayed on them after everyone.
Yeah, we used to call them cardboard. We used to call those cardboards, and then the Dutch masters, we used to call those cardboard lights. You know what I mean?
Cardboard lights.
The cardboard lights.
Yeah,
we gotta go.
Like the cheaper ones than the cheaper.
Nah,
like
they were supposed to.
Cheaper
They were supposed to be fake fancier. They had an actual leaf on it, so where you could cut down on the paper, the cardboard part, and roll and wrap it in the leaf. Some people would just use the leaf, but most people had at least some of the cardboard still in there, so we called it the cardboard light.
Hilarious.
We gotta go to break right now. We'll be back in a second. Monsta Mondayz. So enough about us. Let's talk about. We got some big news. I think it's big news going on in the culture. All right. What I'm speaking of is Hip Hop History Month.
All right.
Hip Hop History Month.
Yeah.
Hip Hop History. Wow.
Nah. I think it's cool for people to learn about the history of hip hop, but I don't really know what effect it does to society for real.
Mm-hmm. You were going to say something, Starang?
I'm just going to say, that's it.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying. I mean, all right. So I feel like it's, you know, a part of me feels, you know, is a very narcissistic part of me that feels like, you know, hey, it's in November, nigga. That's my month. You know what I'm saying? It don't get no more hip hopper than the November.
Learn
nigga,
about
right?
rock.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, I kind of like I gotta see I gotta see what happened. What are we gonna do? You know what I mean? Is it just something? Is it just a fucking symbol? Are we gonna just put up a fucking you know, put up a statue or a flag, a banner, or you know, some fucking some ice in the cherries on top of some shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What is it? What does it consist of? You know what I mean?
Now,
Because
if they do something like where they're teaching kids in school during Hip Hop History Month about hip hop and origins and all that kind of stuff or whatever, I think that would be cool. But outside of that, it's just a gesture. You know what I'm saying? Because people that do hip hop ain't really. It's not like we're gonna do extra celebrations or something during Hip Hop History Month. I don't believe. You know, I don't know.
I think we might.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, listen, be like, what's like, niggas will throw a fucking party for anything, for anything. You know what I'm saying? Niggas throw the fucking christening, gender reveal, fucking back to school, goddamn it, Halloween. Oh, you got a holiday every month. You got fucking spring Scorpio season, the Cancer season. Like niggas find a reason to throw a party for everything. So with it being Hip Hop History Month, so I feel like it has the potential for some dope shit to happen. If
I can dig that.
You know, if niggas is doing dope shit, like I said, potential. You know what I mean? As a potential, like, you know, it's a loaded topic. You know, niggas could do all kind of dope shit with it, but will they? I don't know. I need to see. Ain't nobody called me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't on the board. I don't know.
Is this a federal holiday or it ain't nothing like that? It's recognized nationally, basically.
I don't know. I don't have all the facts, brother.
I feel you. I'm on the same way. A lot of these different gestures that the government does to recognize certain stuff that's Black people stuff, it be almost kind of like, well, hey, pay attention to this over here while we do this. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be really trusting, you know, different things that they give us, like the Juneteenth thing. I feel like that gesture was like whatever. I mean, maybe it helped a few other Black folks that didn't know about Juneteenth learn about it and whatever else is going on. But that's the same how I feel about hip hop. I'm Hip Hop History Month. Until I see something different come of it.
It's cool, but it's not enough. Shit is hectic out here.
Exactly. Do something to help hip hop then. Like if you're gonna do a history month, then do this help hip hop create a union for, you know, the hip hop veterans or whatever, you know what I'm saying, that need help, because once you sell these records and the record label done jacked you, you know, now these niggas is veterans and broke. You know what I'm saying? Like do something for the culture for real, you know what I'm saying, besides talk about it. Yeah.
Because you talk about history, all that actually equals out to, all that amounts to is somebody talking about some shit. You know, somebody basically the only, you know, somebody it only makes sense that some history should be taught. You know what I mean? And that's all talk. You know what I'm saying? Like we need some more. We need more. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but it ain't enough. Cause shit is hectic.
Facts.
I mean,
yeah.
Also, we got something new jumping off for the fans out there, for all of the artists trying to get their shit heard and all of that. We got a song of the week submission for $99.99. You know what I mean? You can submit a song. If your song is chosen to be played on Monsta Mondayz Podcast, that's over 80,000 listeners. And it'll be placed on the Monsta Mondayz Podcast Spotify playlist and shared with all of the Black League Entertainment podcasts in our family. That's over 10 shows. So, you know what I mean? That's a good look for you. You know what I mean? Like
hundreds of thousands of views.
Right. So you submit your shit, you know what I'm saying? If we you know, we're gonna let you know if your song is, if we play your shit. If we don't play your shit, we're gonna tell you what you need to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like I'll give you personal Monster Man critique on what your shit. Like I'm not going to disrespect your shit. I'm gonna tell you how to make your shit better. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe or how you could get on it the next week or whatever. Maybe, possibly or whatever. I think it's worth it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's a good look. Our show has over 80,000 listeners. You understand what I'm saying? And we got 10 other podcast shows in our family. So, you know what I mean? We get your shit around if your shit is like that. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So now that we're done with that, let's get into the petty portion. Do you have any petty? You got any petty? Anybody got any petty? I know y'all don't. So with no further ado, with no further ado, let's bring on the petty portion. Sponsored by P, or brought to you by P, or basically inspired by P. You understand what I'm saying? I haven't done anything petty this week, but I have been experiencing petty moments throughout the weeks, and so I tucked them away. You know what I'm saying? So I can report them for these moments. And here is some petty I have on. Okay, so today's petty is by Rockness Monster as usual, and let me tell you a short story. There's a rapper out, right? The rapper is dope, right? He got bars and shit, right? And you know, I already admitted, I already said earlier, I don't listen to a lot of rap, you know what I'm saying? But this specific rapper is dope, right? And people come to me from time to time, you know, and they reference, you know, him or his music and shit. And I don't say it out loud, but inside my soul, I'm like, I don't listen to that, right? And it happened recently, and I asked myself, why do I not fuck with this nigga's music? You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And the reason is very petty. The reason is because before I knew who this rapper was, I was alerted to him. I was made aware of him by a chick I used to fuck with, and I just knew she was on his nuts. You understand what I'm saying? She was like, she wasn't saying that she was on his nuts, but she was clearly on his nuts. You understand what I'm saying? So when I finally did listen to I don't know, there's this petty disdain for this rapper,
even though you never met him.
Even though I never met him, even though he can actually rap too. You understand what I'm saying? He dope. Like, the nigga's dope. You understand what I'm saying? Like real talk and shit. And, you know, I'm not scared to tell y'all the fucking who the nigga is, but the only reason I'm not telling y'all who the nigga is because I don't want to give the chick no shine. If she's watching this, then she would, you understand what I'm saying? And that may be petty too. You understand what I'm saying? But that's that.
Comedy.
And I think that's
who's the nigga, man?
I'm not telling you the nigga.
What if I guess?
What if I guess?
What's your first guess?
He talking about the Lost Boys.
No.
Oh, let me guess one. Joyner Lucas.
No. No.
Wait. Let me guess again.
Guess again.
You talking about Father MC?
No.
Now, is this a new rapper or old rapper?
He's not that
old. No. You talking about Granddaddy IU?
No, why would I? No. We gotta wrap it up. We gotta wrap up the show. Maybe I'll tell y'all on the next episode. You know
For sure.
Monsta Mondayz.
Comedy.
Nah, thank everybody for rocking with us. You know, like I always say, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all rocking with us, and we appreciate that shit. We'd like to thank our producer. We'd like to thank our podcast families, our Black League Entertainment, Ayo Records, Dash Radio, Delicious Vinyl. You know what I'm saying? My two brothers, Starang and DJ Rek. You know what I mean? Like to thank y'all too. And we'd like to thank y'all again. And we out of here. Cue the credits.
Thank you for listening to Monsta Mondayz Podcast. Please join us every Monday from 8 to 10 p.m. West Coast time and 11 to 1 a.m. East Coast time. Every single Monday, Monsta Monday on the Dash app. Also, check out these awesome shows from the rest of our podcasting family. Funny Farm, East New York Radio, All Elements Mix Show, The Star Power Collective, La Cosa Nostra Radio, 5150 Mix Show, Block News Live, Vinyl Coffee Mix Show, and Hidden Gems. Check them all out under the Delicious Vinyl radio station.